And we're going to miss that greatly. 40% plus, now between 40 and 45% of our funding.
That's a bunch of money.
Is going away.
Jeffrey Jones, host of the afternoon show, wants listeners to know how much federal funding WOJB lost due to the vote to defund the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, or CPB.
Now more than ever, we need our listeners. So again,
he's hosting a pledge drive, asking listeners to hear his heed for donations.
We have an extra week of coming to you, our listeners, to ask for your support to expand.
Carl Habeck, general manager of WOJB Woodland Community Radio, says the station needs generous support to keep Wisconsin's only tribal radio station on the airwaves.
For next year, we're going to have to look for approximately $230,000 to maintain what we have going.
WOJB received funding distributed by CPB. It was defunded in July as part of President Donald Trump's Rescission Act of 2025. The administration took back $1.1 billion in pre-allocated CPB funds, threatening the operation of 57 tribal stations across the country, like 88.9 FM in Hayward.
It kind of breaks my heart to see it, but that's what's going on in this world today, and we get the repercussions of that.
Habeck says WOJB self-generates funds through listener member donations, underwriting and leasing their radio towers.
We actually self-made, over $250,000 last year on our own.
But Habeck says the rural radio station needs more.
We're not going to be able to make it with listener donors and underwriting together. Still not enough.
WOJB is on the Lakota Ojibwe Nation reservation. Habeck says they went on the air in 1982 out of activism amongst the Lakota Ojibwe tribal members.
The creators of the station were concerned about not having a voice and not being heard.
Boat landings where spears are fishing are packed with protesters, cops, and reporters.
In the late 80s, Habeck says WOJB educated listeners about tribal sovereignty in ceded territory during the Walleye War's spearfishing controversy.
You're going to take everything that's allowed to anybody else, and that's not right.
A lot of people misunderstood or didn't care to understand the treaty, the hunting and fishing rights of the Ojibwe people in northern Wisconsin.
Welcome to WOJB.
Thank you. And today, Habeck says listeners tune in from the North Woods and beyond. Operating at 100,000 watts, reaching nearly 100 miles in every direction.
We just barely get up to Superior, but if you get up on the hill in Duluth, we reach that far. We'll reach down, maybe as far as Amory, as far east as Easley Park Falls.
Habeck says he's hopeful that his conversations with Native Public Media, a Native American-based public broadcasting organization, will help generate funds.
I think they could come up with something significant.
As he waits for South Dakota Senator Mike Rounds to make good on his promise with the Trump administration to take $9.4 million of unused climate change money and reallocate it to certain tribal stations.
I think it included the most needy tribes. I know we made the list.
A list hasn't been made public, but Habeck says the staff and volunteers at WOJB are up to the challenge.
I'm Jeff, and it's the afternoon here on WOJB Reserve.
And opportunity.
We're broadcasting from Lakota
to keep their community programming on the airwaves.
So we're going to have to do something above and beyond to generate the funds that we need that are unconventional to what we're used to doing.
Music from Perfume Genius here on WOJB from the new one called Glory.
From the homelands of Lakota Ojibwe Tribal Nation, I'm Erica Aesi for ICT.
There's a new one coming out in November. A spoon with